Hello there, and good morning. I just wanted to make another quick video this morning because I feel like talking. I feel like sharing about my experience walking down Hastings Street and bumping into a Jehovah's Witness. And he stopped by, he talked to me, he asked me a question. He asked me about the first commandment. We were talking a little bit, and he asked me about the first commandment. And what does it mean? So the first commandment is love the Lord your God with all your heart. So this is a commandment that a lot of people struggle with. And he asked me, what does that mean? And I told him the truth, my answer to that question. I said, I believe that every person here is their own personal God. And that commandment is basically telling you to love yourself first and foremost. And if possible, and you're able to, extend that love to others. So I said that every person is their own personal God and their own personal Lord. So it means to love yourself first, and if you can, take care of other people. So he kind of looked like he had made a funny look on his face, and he didn't seem like he agreed with me. He said, but we are not all very good gods, or we're not all created equal. And I said, I would say this to you. There's a line in John where John is quoted as saying, whoever acknowledges that Jesus is the Son of God, God lives in him or her, and them in God. So whoever acknowledges that Jesus is the Son of God, God lives in them, and them in God. So I just want to clarify what I said to you. So this is a true commandment. I've done nothing to fall out of love with myself. I haven't lost my faith in humanity. I'm a part of humanity. I haven't lost faith in myself and maybe in a lot of other people in the community, but I can sway them. I can change them to the good side, and they can be swayed to see the light. But that's what that commandment means to me. That's how I interpret it, and that's its meaning, literal or not. That's what it means. And I went on to state. He said, but we are not all. I told him that we are not all created equal, but we are equal under one person. There's one person here, the oldest, the wisest, and the most powerful, and he's offering his mentorship. He's offering his guidance. I don't know. I don't say that I know Jesus personally or anything like that, but there's a lot out there being put out in the Bible and all these things. Someone claiming that they are the oldest, wisest, knows the creation of this universe, and is willing to mentor you. And that's the scary thing about mankind, is that they have almost infinite potential to improve, to develop, and take on an extremely powerful likeness and form, almost close to God. And when you see their worldview and what they're thinking, that can be really scary. It can be scary when you see how powerful they can become and what they're thinking and know what they're capable of in this universe and what they can do, and have a very biased or different view than other gods. In the United States of America, they do believe in, historically, their government has believed in God. They believe they are all equal under God, not necessarily equal as people to each other, but that one person is more powerful than every other person in that country. Just one person. We're all, and in God they trust. So that's my clarification, my interpretation of that commandment. Jesus is the type of person who was, when he was born on earth, King Herod took a different approach to this. He didn't want someone else reigning over his place, his kingdom, and he beheaded all the firstborn sons. Jesus as a king, as a person, that's not his way of doing things. That's not how he does things. Yes, there could be people becoming extremely powerful in this place, but he wants to be your friend. He wants to offer you guidance. He wants to offer you mentorship. Supposedly. That's what they're all saying. That's what the book says. That's what these religious people are saying. Who are we to doubt? Someone here is saying that they're that powerful and they want to help you out and mentor you. Why not? Who are we to say no if that's the path you want to take? You might not want to take that path. But some people say, oh, I'd like someone wiser, older than me to teach me and guide me, and that's their choice. I want you to really listen, reflect on things, reflect on commandments, reflect on on things and interpret things for yourself before you get too carried away. But and then there were 3 kings that agreed with Jesus being born on earth. They knew of his existence in Bethlehem and came to give Mary and Joseph some gifts, welcome him into the world or back into the world, if that's your interpretation, or maybe he was here back and forth between this place and another place, whatever. But his way of doing things is he wants to befriend you. He wants to be a father figure to you, and that's his way of doing things. So for that Jehovah's Witness that I bumped into on Hastings when we were talking to each other and briefly speaking, that's my interpretation of that commandment. It's a commandment a lot of people struggle with because they just look at whatever, he's Jewish or his image or whatever, but he comes from a place, he has a beginning, and some people just they say, I don't like this guy for whatever reason. I struggle with this commandment. So I'm explaining it to you, and that's what it means. Like it or not, or you want to develop in your own universe, be your own God, whatever. But this is an easier path. It's an easier path to take when someone tells you how to do it, how to walk it, how to hack this thing called life, how to hack it and get to a better place. Okay, that's all I have to say for now. Bye.